there's nothing wrong with going back using something that did you. What's up, guys, and welcome back to Face Over Matter. It's your girl Jay here, and in today's video we're gonna be doing this. What do you want to call this? This is like a blush makeup look. Trying to match my nails here, like a blush makeup look. Super simple, nude glossy lips. I feel like gloss is really just making like a huge comeback, and I'm always here for a glossy lip. Using my trusty drugstore lip gloss. This probably will be my go-to lip gloss forever. But this is the makeup look that we're going to be doing today. Not using any new products. Womp womp womp. I actually did not get my hands on the new products, the Fenty Rihanna makeup. I'm so sad about it, but it's okay. Life goes on. But for anyone who may have gotten their hands on it, I would love to know how you guys like it. So let me know down below if you did get your hands on the Fenty Beauty makeup. I know they have it at Sephora. I don't live near a Sephora, and I did not get a chance to drive anywhere to get it because I'm pretty sure all the Sephoras were like packed out, and more than likely the Sephoras that I live near probably didn't even have it. Wouldn't even be surprised. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for coming to my channel today. So before we even get started, go ahead and subscribe down below. You guys know where the button is. Hit that subscribe button, and let's continue to grow, guys. So thank you so much for coming by today. I hope you're liking what you see so far, and if you are, let's go on and get right into it. All right, guys, excuse me if my setup is looking a little funny. I'm trying out a new backdrop, trying out some new lighting fixtures and some stuff, so if it's a little out of whack, we'll get there. I don't really know, like my contacts are kind of blurred, so I don't really know what I'm looking like right now. I don't have one of those monitor things yet. I feel a little funny even doing a video because I feel like everybody is doing the Fenty Beauty reviews, and I did not get my hands on those. It wasn't that I didn't want them, because I definitely want to try out the brand. One, I didn't know when the launch was, and then two, by the time I found out about the launch, they were sold out, and then people were already at Sephora, and I don't live near a Sephora, so all of that stuff was going down. So I already moisturized my face with the Burt's Bees Intense Hydration Day Moisture facial cream. This is like my favorite. I used to use the regular brightening skin cream, but this one I really like because of, for what it says, intense hydration, and make sure my face is super hydrated. For the emphasis, I'm going to use a little bit more, and I'm just going to moisturize that to the skin. I've been contemplating all day if I should take my braids out tonight. Like, as you can see, they're like super frizzy, and then that's why this kind of braid is kind of covering it. This one right here slipped out, but I braided it back in. Oh, okay, so well, this one right here slipped out all the way. For foundation today, I'm gonna be using the Maybelline Fit Me Dewy and Smooth Foundation. This is in the color 240 Golden Beige. Now, I know this one's probably gonna be a tad bit light, but I've gotten back into having that orangey foundation. Not even purposely trying to get back into having orange foundation. It's just using my lights and me doing my makeup here at home, and then it's like, okay, I go outside and I do everything else, and then it's like, okay, I really see the real of what it looks like, and I don't like it having it look one way in the lighting and then another way. So, too light or no? Yeah, this is probably gonna be a little light, but we're gonna buff it in anyway. Because honestly, I could probably get away with using this foundation after like my bronzer and stuff, because my bronzers and stuff are like super like orange. So I feel like I could probably get away. I don't know, I'm already feeling a little casket ready, but we'll see how it goes. I'm just gonna reach into Toffee. Toffee is usually the color that I use anyway, but I don't know. We're just gonna use it anyway. We're just gonna kind of paint it on. I don't know, it's like certain days my contacts will want to cooperate, and then other days it doesn't. Today is one of those days where it does not. Yeah, guys, I really wanted to review the Fenty Beauty makeup. I've just been seeing everybody review it, but it's all good. All good. I'm so happy Rihanna came with makeup. I think it was a neat thing for her to do. The shade range I thought was absolutely A1. Like, I really did see a lot of different variety of shades in there. I was really happy about that. And then I would see some comments about people saying, oh, it's not enough dark skin colors and da-da-da. I'm just like, people will never be happy. In my opinion, I've seen a pile of them. I've seen a lot of them. There are a lot of light shades as well. There's a different range of light skinned people too, like white people, light skinned people. brown skin people, dark skin people. Like, it's a lot of different shades. So I feel like the range was nice just from me looking at it from like the internet and stuff. Now I haven't went inside Sephora or anything and tried it out. So I'm speaking from just seeing it on camera, just seeing it, you know, the certain people who did review it already, and from just what I could see from the site, from the photos that they've taken on the different skin colors and stuff. So from what I can tell, it looked really, really nice. But I am bronzing with my little e.l.f. foundation palette. This is my favorite contouring and bronzing cream right now, and of course it's very inexpensive. This is drugstore. I'm going to use I haven't used this concealer in a minute. This is the Naked Skin concealer in medium dark warm. This is one of my go-to concealers. I'm going to use that today, and I picked it up because I was digging through some makeup today, and I was like, yo, I have this, I forgot all about my little concealer. My beauty blender is a little bit damp. I used it earlier. I washed it and used a little bit of the beauty blender earlier, so it's not really dirty, and it's not like super soaking damp wet type of deal, but it's like, it's still puffy enough where it has some moisture, put it that way. But yeah, guys, I put out that Chipotle video, and some people were just like going in the comments saying you played yourself making that empty bowl and da da da. I'm just like, y'all, cut me some slack. Like, this is my first time going to Chipotle. One, I'm a picky eater, and two, I did not know what Chipotle was about at all. So I'm going into Chipotle not knowing what to get, not knowing anything. Only thing I knew about Chipotle is that they had burritos. And I'm not even a big burrito person, but I went to Chipotle because I know it's a popular restaurant and I wanted to give it a shot. I'm a picky eater, and I even said in the video, like, I feel like if I would have gotten more stuff anyway, I feel like it would have been a better, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to address that. I'm like, people were going in the comments just saying I played myself getting that empty bowl, and why were my portions so small? Like, I live in Virginia, and when we get restaurants like that, like, I'm not even surprised that they gave me a small portion. And even at that time frame, I didn't even know that that was a small portion until people started saying, oh, why do they give you so, you know, so little of amounts of food and stuff? And I'm like, well, I didn't even know. I thought that was the amount that they would give you, but clearly in other areas they give you a lot more than that. But I live in a smaller town, so you just gotta be mindful about the locations. I feel like locations play a big part in the type of food and how it tastes and all that stuff. I feel like location plays a very huge part in that. And then I'm going to go in with my loose airspun powder. But yeah, guys, I probably will go back to Chipotle again just to try it. I got a lot of different suggestions from you guys to try. I posted a picture on Instagram and I asked you guys, what did you get on Instagram? And then I did the same thing here with YouTube. So, and then on top of that, me eating like a bird, I feel like me having that little bit of food in my bowl was like enough for me, because I didn't even finish it. Courtney had to finish the rest of it for me. So, all right, so I'm using the Black Radiance True Complexion bronzer kit. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for subscribing. God is just so good, and he's just gradually doing many different things for me and just allowing me to learn so much through the process. You know, I always tell him, please don't allow me to get blessings prematurely, because I want to be able to appreciate it and, you know, treat it the way that it needs to be treated. And, you know, well, any blessing from God needs to be treated with, you know, like that you appreciate it. But I get myself in a situation where I'm not ready, and then I can't really fully enjoy my blessings. So I just see it as, you know, on God's timing is the best timing. So when different things roll around and pull through like I plan them to, or not even plan them to, just desire and wish for them to, I'm gonna use this blush from Makeup Geek. And that's another important thing, guys. Like, we'll sit and we'll pray about certain things and we'll ask God for many different things, but it's like you gotta be mindful. Like, pray to God sometimes, hey God, please don't bless me with anything prematurely. I don't want to receive anything out of season. Simply because you receive something out of season, you're just gonna miss the whole point. And you may say, oh no, if I really want this car, man, you know, I really want this car, and you know, even if God does bless it, give it to me prematurely, or whatever you want to call it, like, I know I'll treat it good, but it's like at the end of the day, you never know what your circumstances might be. So trust God's timing with everything, because, you know, I feel like when God blesses you, he does it fully, and not halfway, but fully. And You know, there's certain things that I know I ask God for, and it's like, well, God, I don't want to get it prematurely. Or if it's a no, you know, let me have the heart to accept your no and move forward and not really worry about it anymore. You just want to operate on God's time. God's time is what's going to manifest, and everything's going to be in order the way that you really want it to, the way that God intends it to be like. He has a plan, you know. He had all of this written out, everything written out. So it's just like, we got to chill and just live, you know. I feel like that's why people get so out of whack, because they're not they're not content with what they have, you know. And that's why they probably never get blessed, is because people are never content with their life. And God is just really dealing with me about being content, just appreciating. Not saying that you can't hope for more or desire more or work for more. It's just first appreciate what God's given you already. People just want to jump from A to Z and skip B, C, D and the rest of the alphabet, and it's like you gotta jump the rest of the alphabet too, you know. Now I'm gonna use my Tarte Shape Tape. I love this concealer for carving out my brows. I got out of doing the whole carving thing for a little minute, and I've seen your comments, guys, for my Q&A. I'm glad that you guys enjoyed my Q&A. I'm glad that you guys appreciate that I'm open about things, because, you know, sometimes it's not really easy being open. Not a lot of people are really transparent about their own personal walk with God and, you know, things like that. But I appreciate that you guys appreciate that I'm open. But I just feel like that's what God has called me to do, to use my life as an example. And I'm grateful for it, that He wants to use me at all in the ministry. So whatever He has me to do, whatever He wants me to do, I'm all for it, and He knows that. So I just thank God that I'm able to have a platform where I can enjoy doing something and then still be able to spread the gospel. And I find that very humbling. You know, God, He knew that I was into makeup. He knew I liked this whole filming thing. So it's like, okay, well, you can do both. You know what I'm saying? Rather than sticking me in something that I'm really not going to enjoy. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my little eyelid. This is my favorite buffing brush. This is the Bdellium Tools 788 brush. This brush is so bomb to buff in any type of concealer. I feel like in a small area. I feel like if you're going for a natural look, you can really buff that underneath the eye, super easy. But I really love buffing this concealer on my eye with this brush. It just buffs it out so evenly. I don't have to go over with the beauty blender or anything. It just buffs it out so beautifully. Guys, if you know me, y'all would know that I love sunflowers. Today I took a trip to Hobby Lobby and bought 4, I don't know what you'd call them, but like bouquets or whatever of sunflowers. The artificial ones, the fake ones, basically. Simply because I'm not good with real plants, like they die. When I first got my office done and stuff back here, I had got like this really tall, it was a real plant. It was like this really tall, beautiful greenery, and it was just a mess. Like some days I would forget to water it and it started to die. Then it started to smell, and then it's like I didn't have it in a pot like an idiot. So I had water all on the floor. Like every time I would water it, I'd forget. So then it started to get really moist, and then I have marble white floors in here, so it was just a mess. Like my floor started to get stained right there because of the plant and the soil and all that stuff. So I said, nope, that's got to go. I love artificial stuff simply because I can move it easily, I could switch it, and who's checking to see if it's real or not? Who cares? So that's how I know when I officially move into my place. I'm not gonna be worried about getting real plants. The only place I'll probably have real plants is like in my kitchen. Other than that, everything else is gonna be straight up artificial, and I don't even care. Yeah. I'm gonna take the Morphe 350 matte palette, taking my little favorite brown color up here that's getting ready to be non-existent anymore because I've used this color to the absolute core. I'm gonna zoom you guys up just so y'all can get the full effect. Alright, so I'm just gonna focus this color on the crease. I'm seeing that we're having some earthquakes. I'm seeing we're having some more hurricanes. I got family out in Florida. They had to evacuate from their home. It's just a lot going on, guys. It's just a lot of things are going on. Just be watchful and be mindful is all I can say. I'm gonna swift that on my lower lash line as well. I thought it was nighttime. It's like actually daytime still. It's still light outside. All right, now I'm gonna take a dark brown right here. Just pop that in my outer corner. I need to go lashes shopping. I'm like out of lashes and this is really bad. Any lash companies trying to get some sponsoring and promotion going on, let me know. I will do it for the free 99. I don't care. I just need some lashes. All right, and then I'm gonna take that same brown, do the same thing to the under eye. For my lid color, I'm gonna take this shade from Makeup Geek called Frappe. Now I'm gonna take Peach Smoothie from Makeup Geek and I'm gonna place that on my brow bone. I wanted to keep it matte for a change. I feel like I use highlighter all the time. So I was like, let's try something different and matte it out. Yeah, but that Peach Smoothie is a really nice color. I'm gonna just take my eyebrow powder and just use the color that I usually use for my eyebrows right there. Barely any, but just something, like that's the difference. Can you even tell? All right, and so while I'm here, I'm gonna do the same thing to the lower lash line. Just put it really close next to my lower lashes. This is just gonna help my lashes look a lot thicker once I apply mascara. But I love y'all for supporting me though on like some real stuff. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and charge my camera, take a little quick break. We're gonna put on lashes and I'm gonna do my lips when I get back. I'm gonna let my camera charge for maybe about 20 minutes and then I'll come back and we'll finish the video. So I'll be back. For my waterline, I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild pencil called, I think this is like Rose something. No, never mind. Rose Natural, my bad. Just using my Duo Lash Glue to apply my little lashes here. These are Southern Beauty lashes in the style Daisy, but I don't, as of right now, these are unavailable. I am so sorry. These are just my favorite lashes and they sent me a bunch of them, so I'm still like using those that I have. So I think the first thing that I'm gonna do next week is do like a first impressions of Chipotle, like round 2. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take one of you guys' meals that you guys eat. I'm going to go there and I'm gonna try it. I'm trying to decide if I should do a bowl or a burrito. I feel like a burrito I'm not gonna eat, so I think I'm just gonna go with maybe one of the bowls. So if you eat one of the Chipotle bowls, the chicken, the beef, whatever you get in it, leave it down in the comment section below. I know if you've already put one in the Chipotle video, that's cool, but if you're watching this video, put one down in this video so that I can see what you guys get, and in that way, I'll know what I should get next time. Because a lot of people are saying that Chipotle is overrated. From what I could tell just from me eating it, I mean, there wasn't nothing too fancy about it. But at the end of the day, like, I didn't expect too much anyway because of one of what I got. I got chicken and rice, like that's simple. And that's just what I like to eat, like that's just all I got. I'm looking for my little lip liner. All right, now I'm gonna use this lip pencil from Maybelline. This is the Color Sensational Shaping Lip Liner in the color 115 Totally Toffee. Okay, so now that I have that down, I'm gonna take a little bit of my MAC lip pencil in Cork. Do not laugh at me, y'all. This pencil is super tiny. Like, it's super tiny, but it's okay. What I do is I take scissors. Come on, focus, 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 focus. Jig it down in there and pull some product out. I don't even think my camera focused, but I pull some product out and I put it on the back of my hand, and I'll either take my finger or a Q-tip, and then I'll take my finger and do it. Then taking my favorite gloss, this is the NYX Butter Lip Gloss in the shade Madeline. Come on, camera. This is the NYX Butter Lip Gloss in the shade Madeline. But you know how like at one point in time matte lips was like in style? I just feel like gloss is just making a comeback and I'm all here for it. I love a glossy lip. But I'm just gonna add another layer. I'm gonna take the Too Faced Natural Love palette, and I know there's a pretty pink shade in here that I would love to use for my inner corner. I'm gonna spritz the product with a little bit of water. I wanna take this color right here called Satin Sheets. It's like a really pretty gold, or it has gold, it has like this pinkish tone. Like after spritzing it with water, it looks like this. Like stunning. Okay, so with the Eco Styling Gel, I'm gonna take a little bit of that. I'm almost at the bottom of my, well, I'm at the bottom. Who am I kidding? Okay, so I'm just gonna dip my spoolie into the gel and just literally customize my edges the way I want them to look. I'm so scared to take my hair down. Yes, y'all, it slipped out. Like my hair slipped all the way out. Oh my God. In that case, let's just leave it in a bun. Here is the completed look. So guys, thank you so much for watching. So as always, if you're new, I'm Jay, and if you're not new, I just thank you so much for supporting me with whatever I do here with my channel. I love each and every one of you to no end, and of course, makeup products and everything, makeup products and everything will be listed down below in the description box, as well as coupon codes, as well as my Bible verse of the day, some commentary, anything else that you might need to know will be down there below, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Yeah, I think that's everything. So God willing, I will definitely see you on my next video. Bye.